Oh boy.
Danganronpa.
Let's get it. Welcome back to some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havok. And last time we left off, we completed Sakura's suicide case. And that was a really sad ending, I gotta say. And Monokuma was just being as much of a scumbag as ever. And we are now going into chapter, I believe, 5. Yes, 5. We've had 4 trials so far. And a name was mentioned by Kyoko. Makuro Ikasawa. And I tried to do a little bit of research without getting into spoiled territory, and she's apparently the ultimate soldier. Because literally all the pictures I could find of her for the thumbnail was just her, like, holding an assault rifle, and that's what I ended up using. Alright, here we go. And it's again not letting me... Here we go! In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
Huh? Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that.
If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Geez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway.
Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh? Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so
Wow.
boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water.
I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under?
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Well, I'm just assuming that we got a new floor. I always like to check that staircase just in case. Absolutely not. It was weird, it wouldn't let me back straight for a second. You know, I might as well do this traditionally without teleportation. I'm also gonna... Before that, I want to quickly spend some mono tokens. Yeah, sure. Huh. Another flotation donut. Everlasting, what is that, ring thing? Moa shows got an item every time, even though I'd be kind of concerned if I didn't get an item out of this thing. Okay. Lucky spin. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Alright, I think that'll be enough. I should probably get going. Yeah, I'll leave the area, why not? Alright, moving right along. I'll check in here just in case. Just in case anything's changed. Okay, there's a staircase. Staircase number 2. Where the crap is this staircase? Yes, I know I can teleport, but I don't really want to. Staircase. What do some of these signs say? Oh, it's all in Japanese. Never mind. The art lab. There it is. Floor 5. Let's do it.
So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The fifth floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant.
I don't know. Kind of like the 3D plants here. It's a nice touch. Alright, let's check this classroom first. Just like with every investigation, I want to check everywhere. I want to know what that was. Alright. So classrooms are the first things here. Okay, so Toko's in here.
Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost. Just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me.
Just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad, I guess she gave up. No! I hate you, Byakuya. Ina?
This floor feels different compared to the other ones. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy.
Oh, this floor actually has a 3rd classroom. Oh my god. The blood shouldn't be red.
What the hell is this?
The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it?
It's...
Must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses.
Are you saying...
It's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood.
There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on now.
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me.
If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite.
The opposite?
Now then.
Let me give you an itty-bitty, eeky-squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly like how I found it.
Yes, indeed.
How's that? But for a hint, better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk, and it's red. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all of this? There's blood all over this place. I'm gonna shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color hasn't changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Alright. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. No. Okay. What if I talk to you? Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like he's not even here. I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Am I really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Alright, let's get out of here. Well, that was interesting. The Biolab. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's head down here. That was just a looping. Alright. Wow. The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Pretty proud of my eyesight, even though that's where my cursor was when I entered the room. So what is this? Like a dojo? Alright, let's examine this. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. A drum? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Oh, okay. This is like a kendo dojo. Okay. They use it for training here too. Though I do... is archery somehow involved? Beautiful cherry blossoms. Even though the room is totally encased, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you'd consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? I don't even know where I am. Why does that remind me of... You took everything from me! I don't even know who you are. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Yes, let's just point out how Japanese everything is. Alright, what are you up to? Hi. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything.
Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up at the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right?
She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then...
We're finished here.
She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Alright, time to leave. Oh, there's a very weird open door. Wow.
Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here?
This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that.
It seems safe.
It's chicken.
It's really alive, right? There's no mistake?
Do I get something if I examine every single one of these? Wait, what? It doesn't have like a second form, right? Wait, what? Oh, he says different things on each one. It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. It's chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? Sure.
Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here.
Exactly?
5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade.
He never lets me get a word in edgewise.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies. Turns out that they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it?
Huh? Why is that bad?
Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life?
I read that a couple lines ago in the wrong voice.
It's just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exteriors. They're always watching and waiting. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll pull their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
No. Alright, let's go over to this door. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? I guess I'll examine the pickaxe then. And there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. That does sound familiar, yeah. Lawnmower here. Monokuru. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? The hose. There are different types of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from.
Clean.
And the pots. Just making sure. Nothing like on the ceiling, is there? Alright, that's it.
So many flower pots.
Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Okay. You gotta examine that. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something?
It's for the sprinklers.
Sprinklers?
Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to.
So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning?
Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. You're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of...
Whoa, okay. Doesn't even comment. Okay. I don't think I've seen everything there is to... What am I missing? Oh. The sprinkler system. Those nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? And a huge flower here. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is that thing real?
Watch out!
That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and that plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, I'm dead.
In other words, it's a monstrosity.
It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. You can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
well,
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society.
Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Okay, now can I leave? Yep, sure can.
I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now.
Once again, nothing I found seemed to make any real sense.
I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up.
One after another, everyone made their way into the dining hall. Before too long,
It would appear everyone has returned.
But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We've got to think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
That's like reverse positive thinking.
Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best.
can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone's discovered. Come on, Toko. Talk to me.
Hey, Byakuya, it seems Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, what are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever.
Ah, I'd forgotten about that.
Jeez, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on.
Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Why does he sound like... What? Ew. Why does he sound like Sadmati from Ace Attorney?
You honor me, Master. Don't worry, I took care of the odor problem.
Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
what the heck?
So, what do you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this.
A knife?
Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
Is that a bayonet?
What?
It's a survival knife of some type.
What was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us?
I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer.
She's not gonna use the knife.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your
I
problem?
don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all
It just
clear now.
shows how much they trust you.
You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me.
Okay, so here you go, Makoto. You're acting like I already said yes. Fine.
I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, Toko.
Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, I'm sorry, it stinks, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Wow.
Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you! I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream.
I can't read that.
Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
Alright, what do you got for us?
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed.
What's in the tool shed?
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
Oh, right.
What?
What about the pickaxe?
Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the word Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before?
Wait. Mondo?
Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
it's true.
I don't just think. I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Oh, that's it. I remember.
I'm gonna save. Because you never know when one of those choices might come up. Yep, I knew it was Mondo.
It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right.
But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not
But
possible.
we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo.
Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all.
Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
How you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck? Well? You know?
No. No. Well,
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor.
okay.
Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the ones that live in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch cold, you know? I think you're thinking of ducks.
Wow, he just took it to the face.
I'm starting to worry about you here, Carl. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times.
In Japan?
But that doesn't make me stupid. Makes you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. What was the question again?
Don't worry, you just answered it.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor,
How did he become an ultimate again?
and I found more than one thing to be worried about.
Stupidly large plant, chicken coop.
There was a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right?
That's right, 5! 5 chickens!
I love chickens.
Oh my god. Oh, she's talking about eating. God dang it. That face is just so adorable.
Let's raise him up big and fat. Then we can make fried chickens. Ooh, or barbecue. Decisions. How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right?
I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
What was the point of that? Alright, Hino, what do you got?
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. They used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape from the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school.
Oh, this could be good.
What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has.
Time to save. Something all the...
Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right?
Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school.
All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But that's the hardest part.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it.
We have Kyoko on our side. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this.
No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Alright, Kyoko. Actually, I'll go with Tagami first. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What the hell are you talking about?
The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Good, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
Wait, what the hell happened in that room?
So in
I can
other
only
words,
think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room.
Bunch of people were killed in there?
Stop, seriously. I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
No. No. There were like, what, 3 bodies? Three outlines? 3 people dying is not tragic in comparison to other events that have happened.
Huh?
You're thinking the same thing then. My theory, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago.
That awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
Might be part of it, but I don't think that's it.
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another way for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful.
Not just awful, super awfully awful.
They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Because your memories were wiped. I told you that before. That's my theory.
Does that mean they really did cover it up?
Kyoko?
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
could it be?
What about the archery and kendo dojo?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though.
Oh, yes, you are. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. I love how the game's making fun of itself. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much. So focus on utilizing them effectively.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too.
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So now what do we do?
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No
Jeez,
way.
how cocky can you be? You're gonna burst through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger.
So what's it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity.
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is?
Now that you mention it, she never told us.
Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
Memory loss. I'm telling you.
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is
You can't be
very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey.
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all
I will
clear now.
simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But she gives you her room key. She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation.
Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
so,
Maybe she really did lose her memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much.
Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you.
Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
What's his deal? I think you went too far taking your room key like that.
Stop
You're
talking.
getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but...
What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
cause I mean,
Oh, hi.
How long have you been standing there?
I'm very
Now I'm really angry.
angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst.
Hey,
My precious, they stole it.
You're precious?
your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up!
I hope all you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
Well, we're kind of stuck in here, if you recall, because of you.
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean?
It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma?
Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, where was it? And why would she do that?
I can think of many reasons why she would do that.
As soon, okay then.
We don't care.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering about.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well, then let's disperse. I'll see you tomorrow.
Following his lead, each one of us went back to our rooms.
Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from from Toko. Whoops. I think the safest place would be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do?
Maybe there's something I can do, something I can...
Please. So I opened my eyes, I'd realize I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more importantly,
Did I hear the doorbell?
it's Kyoko, isn't it?
Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Wait, Kyoko!
Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but...
I can't just not go.
Oh, okay, just teleport straight there. Hey, what's up? What can I examine? Just out of curiosity. What if I examine something else? The massage chair. Must be pretty old. Locker. Alter ego. Isn't here anymore. Alright, fine.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this.
Oh. Oh. We're not allowed to break down locked doors. However, unlocking a door is a completely different story.
A key? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma.
It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth.
Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. Wait, was there like a pipe or something?
You snuck into the headmaster's room, but wasn't it locked?
However,
The lock was broken.
correct.
What? It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
So that we could uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took this opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room.
Wait, aren't there multiple Monokumas?
And as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right.
To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's the key even unlock?
so...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? We don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us,
Is that right?
but they didn't catch on last time, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true.
As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected, as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time when the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it, maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. No restrictions has been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decided to do something...
Oh, frick.
But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
He said he wouldn't.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But...
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
I gotta agree with Kyoko here. Fear. Like, I get you're afraid. But is fear really that bad of a thing? Everyone talks about how being fearless is like such a good quality. And I have to disagree and say that bravery is the good quality, not fearlessness. I don't know why I brought that up, I just wanted to talk about that, but it's actually been running through my mind quite a lot recently. And I don't know why.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
At that moment, I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. At this point, yeah, she has absolutely nothing to lose. Because she doesn't know who she is. All she knows is... All she knows is this school and the life in it. She has no memories. She only has knowledge. I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her eyes were firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, this is why I love this girl. Like, seriously, like I love games like this where the whodunits, this is why I love Ace Attorney so much. Like, yes, everyone's so distracted about, like, the whole, like, killing game, but Kyoko, she just wants to solve the mystery. And I'm pretty sure that's what the player wants too. And if the player doesn't want that, then you either have a despair fetish or why the heck are you playing this game? Also, I gotta say, who doesn't love a good mystery? Like, come on. And with that in view, she just smiled.
I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could.
Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me.
Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
I kinda can't do that. I can't just forget that easily. See, I called the line.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you.
Oh, frick. Oh, no. You mean this game's gonna... Please tell me it's not like a quick time event or something? Her curt goodbye was no different than any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away.
No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko.
Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, it's just gonna let me do this.
Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I gotta...
And a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out? Hey, by the way,
Huh?
Most suspicious.
what were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night?
Oh, man.
Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say?
You either know what we've been up to, or you're just faking it just to be dirty. Oh, my God. I'm definitely taking a screenshot of that. That is amazing. Actually, I wanna see the whole damn Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm totally screenshotting that. Oh my God! I wonder what would have happened to the M rating of this game. Because this game's rated M, but could it have gotten an AO rating just for language? Is that possible? Also, yeah, this is a Japanese game, and Japan is huge on censorship.
Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits.
Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance camera in the bathhouse?
Wow. Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway?
Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
You went to all the trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Actually there is.
What?
Seriously?
My entire existence. This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you
Listen,
thinking?
listen, I'm sure this is all a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the... Wait, what?
Wait, breeding. Ursine, is that what is that? That's a bear, isn't it? That's a type of bear, right? Yeah, Ursine breeding tips. That he just stated, he basically just confirmed that bears are male and female. He just contradicted himself.
You're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best honey or Ursine breeding tips?
Did he just make a Winnie the Pooh joke as well? Oh my god, I'm loving this game more and more.
It's just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
The heck?
It was a key leap. Okay, thanks.
What was that second thing?
It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself.
Oh, I thought he swore.
Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out.
Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off.
Whew. Helped I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right?
Get in the bathhouse. Yeah. I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. We don't get to see what happens.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company Limited.
Oh, it's pronounced Chunsoft. I thought it was Chunsoft. That's it? Oh, no. That is definitely not it. What in the world? This is awesome. If Danganronpa was an RPG. Yo! No, actually, forget I said that. If Danganronpa was a hack and slash. This is Dynasty Warriors Danganronpa edition. Kinda sucks that this is just a cutscene. I would have played the heck out of this. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people die Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. Okay, seriously, it's been 9 years. It's been 9 years. We need that game to come out, okay? Yeah, this game came out in 2010. Originally, in Japan at least.
This super stylish, super fashionable game was canceled during development? But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well?
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Alright, take a screenshot of that. Oops. That was sent to me on Discord. Refreshing my chat window. What the hell? Ah, there we go.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
No.
My body feels so heavy this morning. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall.
Okay, basically we need to see if Kyoko is there. Speaking of Kyoko, where even is her room? Everyone's meeting up at the dining hall. I should head there myself. Alright, we'll check the map first. I want to see if Kyoko is somewhere other than the dining hall. And I can't. She's not here.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this?
Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Are you allowed to talk again?
I don't recall giving you permission.
I just thought, since the day had passed, it maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever.
Oh my god. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. My god. What is her problem? Yeah.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it
Not cool. This is I knew it. I knew it. She's not here.
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a day, for your wedding, for anything.
Maybe she's just mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore.
I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is to just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room.
You know?
Oh, yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right?
Do you know where she is?
Well, it's hard to say.
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
this is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that.
Thank goodness. It looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night, which could mean...
Hey,
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Hey, Crazy Uber.
Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri? Any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea.
If we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
For serious.
I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers.
Wow, he's moody today.
So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange.
Kyoko must have used the key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. Somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. I think it's best to not look for her right now. I mean, the whole point is that she wants to be undercover. Whew. Oh, free time events. So there are free time events in this chapter. I'm surprised. Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Alright, free time. Leave the area? Yeah. Let's see who I can get. Who can I get some, like, good new skills from? There are only 6 people left, including myself. First, I'm gonna save. Let's check the map next. Where are people at? I'm guessing first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor. Yeah, everyone's up here. The garden, Toko and Byakuya. Dojo with Asahina. He's in there and Kyoko's missing. Well, I guess I'll talk to Byakuya for now. I think I've already seen all of Hina's free time events. Unless it's Genocider. Oh no. It is absolutely not genocider.
What?
What? Do you need something?
Sure.
That's fine.
I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciated this. I do want to check one thing, though.
Frickin' jeez. There it is.
Damn it.
Okay. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today, if that's possible. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's give him some coffee, Cheetos, and chicken.
I see.
Now this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it.
Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
I have a question for you. Oh, you do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what do I do? What I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal
So in
students.
other words,
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in? Do you really have to list all that off?
naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all, but even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake, my lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they're all ultimate.
In other words,
What is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. You're really taking this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything, we are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory.
Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence.
I learned one thing from Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma.
The only reason I'm talking to him is because there are some skills that I can get. Yeah, I just unlocked one then. Let's see. Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate and the Hangman's Gambit. And on event number 3. Okay. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. It's bad. I think I might be getting sick. More free time. I'll talk to him again. Why not? I have to take it to the face if I'm gonna be able to get any skills that he has for me. Leave the area. Yeah. Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes me physically ill.
that's fine.
I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this.
I spent some time with Byakuya, unfortunately. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Yeah, what do I have? Okay. I feel like he'd like this. Let's give him the brooch.
This is...
You bastard! How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Tagami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem.
naturally.
I'm going to hold on to this.
So in other words,
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny is
only one of my many talents. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Tagami name. Is this a monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family. Rather, I am my family's savior. The Tagami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally. After all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Tagami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
Naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from battles I've fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Tagami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other
The
words,
stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends, all within a single day.
yes.
Surely even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff. Day trading, right? We're talking about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
That's right.
Well, when I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied. And before I knew it, there it was. It's really not a big deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me
I'm
repeat
Byakuya
myself.
Tagami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Tagami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern-day nobility. You know, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quick. Jeez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life's too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart. Galaxies apart. Yeah! Okay, that's it. That's it for free time. I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it, I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is all to say, I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within that dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice, it's so familiar. It's...
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh? Kyoko? What did you say?
Oh, she's back.
Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging and unending happy days, days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormality as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal. Good morning, everyone! Get ready.
took longer than usual for me to open my eyes.
Huh?
I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy. They had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also
The dream I'd had.
what the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. They were holding a knife. I want to say I forgot I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I feel like my mind has been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened, but still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. No pun intended. And then, things went black again, the next thing I remember. Kyoko was there, but what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? By talking to Kyoko. Let me go in here first. Yeah. I don't see anything.
The knife. The knife.
I opened the desk drawer and...
Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing's inside. That's strange.
Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here.
Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna find it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Wow, things are heating up. Yeah, peace. Kyoko. Is she back? What?
Hey, Makoto.
Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue.
Hey, Hina.
Anyone else? No?
You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night?
Worried?
Because, I mean,
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing?
I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. Why'd you come to get me? Did something happen?
Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. They can tell you about it.
So was everyone waiting somewhere or something?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, we all stayed up the whole night.
The whole night?
I lost a rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you're here just in time. Come on, help me carry it.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there.
A gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night?
I need your teleport! Oh. I almost teleported to exactly the opposite way I needed to be. Yeah, I keep pressing E to try and open doors, even though E's rotate. I'm guessing I just need to go in?
Huh?
Is that a body?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jesus, shut up now, like it's no big deal.
You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed?
Just like Ina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko, and then I noticed. It formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what this something was.
What the?
Before I catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them was the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger.
You say that, but what is this?
What are you guys doing?
Looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. Cause that's how much I like you. Yakuya found this little fella lying around, then we tore it apart.
That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word.
You're saying he wasn't moving at all?
I waited there until nighttime officially begun, but still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process.
It was the master's stroke of genius. A chance to find out what makes Monokuma tick.
One thing we discovered is he's quite a sophisticated machine. He's leagues beyond any normal remote-controlled toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway?
But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden?
I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any causes. We were taking him apart.
So if he didn't break
So,
down,
in other words,
Then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility.
something unexpected. They were probably so scared of the master, they ran away and
Shut up.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma had made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind?
Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary.
That's true, he says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey,
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light
you
conversation.
know?
I just found something. What is it?
It's...
It's what?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
It's super bad, we need to get rid of it.
Roger that.
It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movement, it's sure to go off.
Just a
Get it
second.
together, you're a man, aren't you?
I'm fine, I'm totally fine.
You're so not fine.
Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now.
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Century's just getting started. Don't call it a race already.
Well, whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do anyone any good.
Oh yeah, good call.
Well,
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good.
Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at the point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could have that been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. I just noticed he has Monokuma's eye on his forehead. Being attacked by the masked figure.
Just a
Hey,
second.
Makoto?
Huh?
hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said?
Huh?
So that's a no. Are you kind of brain dead farm animal? Sorry. You were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now?
And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
it's all
To
clear.
try and cover the mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster's room.
Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree?
If the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight?
You're right. I'll go with
It's
you.
all clear now.
Okay, now we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. Shut up.
Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about
I
that?
can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side.
We've each found determination in our own ways. When we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. It's locked as expected. Wait, didn't it get broken into?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear the door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. They don't matter anymore.
But
Like Makoto said,
So in
Then we'll
other
just have to
words,
finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
sure, but
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
I mean,
for serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
How are we gonna do that? The thing looks pretty sturdy.
We'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
Oh yeah,
so
the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all
Okay,
clear now.
go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right?
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and you'll erase your existence from my consciousness. That Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
hey,
For serious though, we're just gonna knock this down?
No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man.
He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong?
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges.
Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all No, I'm totally
I can't say that.
Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, hello. It's the wondrous, murdiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it?
I was supposed to pick an axe?
No, you sleeping imbecile. The pickaxe!
Oh, Master, you wound me with your executive-level barbs. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory.
But I think we've already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes, I see.
That's why I get to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Right. You've solved one mystery, that means there's just one more mystery left.
One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
What?
So,
Now what are you talking about?
Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
A body.
What did you find?
You SOB!
I knew it.
A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden.
Okay.
I'm guessing the knife... I'm guessing I'm gonna get accused again. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. Didn't want to, but... I saw someone lying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was the knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt.
What the? Are they really dead?
For sure, but
Who is it? Danganronpa. Just to make things clear. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me.
No way. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. There's no body discovery announcement. Alright, tab. Okay. Guess the body's the first thing. You find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering the face like that. That white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery, but one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life has come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach. Their clothes are stained a bright red. It's pink, but yeah. It appears their bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you.
how can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least.
How can you tell?
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest. And just the general shape of her body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl.
Really? Then it could be.
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Took his hand, shot out toward the mask, and in the next second, blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then, hurry up, put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it.
Okay.
The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put the fire out. It died down, leaving behind the unpleasant smell of burning. Ouch! I guess that took care of it.
What the hell, man?
It exploded?
I had a big feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body is unrecognizable.
What?
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again.
Now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, then we'll quickly narrow down who it must be.
It's Kyoko.
Kyoko? And the dead body is Kyoko. No, that can't be right.
Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But
Who else?
There is one other person.
In other
The
words,
mastermind.
The mastermind?
what the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charred, bro. Get serious.
I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around, so if the master is dead, right?
But the corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. You remember what Alter Ego said?
So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned it all out. And according to the files, Headmaster is a man in his late 30s.
It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't.
Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Mikuro Ikusaba, 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here at the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know.
Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mikuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
The phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mikuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair, but she's been hiding in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burned to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. Does she suddenly show up and then die?
I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh?
Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her.
Oh, she survived.
Oh, she survived.
What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen.
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen.
Right now, I have to focus on the body.
Are you kidding? I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl.
Don't worry, I don't plan
On touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all.
Whoa, what the?
There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
No.
So,
Looking at it, I can tell it was just in a key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth.
That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma.
This isn't anything like that.
And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, this was on the ground near the body.
I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to?
So even you don't know then.
Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
I see.
A key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked.
So in
The
other
biolab,
words-
the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands.
So I'm your errand boy now?
Alright, the biolab first. Which is down here. The biolab was definitely locked before. When I went to insert the key, I found the garden in the keyhole. This key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay. The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, data lab. The door to the data center was definitely locked before.
It fits! This is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center!
I guess all that running around paid off. Go tell everyone else. Immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go?
Found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor.
Then we can get into the data center now.
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them?
I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right?
You're asking the question now?
Don't worry, we have Makoto.
In
It's
other
in your
words,
hands. It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Open the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my head. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. For making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Wow. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room has a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hero extends a trembling hand and points. Look at all the monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on the monitors. What's through the door? What's through the mono door? So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. Then this room is...
It's all
the
clear.
Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think that settles it. The body in the gardens. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Makuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind.
The mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead?
It would seem so.
What?
I can't even read that crap. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that...
But
But the mastermind really is dead. I mean, we've...
No, we can't.
how about that?
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
What about the exit?
If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
So you...
So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. I'm not going to read any of Toko's lines again. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Lots of crap here. What's through the door?
This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if he used that key? Let's give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole.
Why is it still playing the sounds from the garden?
The Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't going to do me any good. Hina's right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us.
Huh?
Shut up. What? There's nothing showing up on this one.
Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas.
Wait, so if we hook up this antenna, we could watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well. Saturday morning Hina's here.
Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for interest about the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it.
No. Let's not. What else? Oh, it's like... Oh god, there's even a camera here. Security cameras follow every move. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on.
They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right.
You know?
Oh. Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I've got the TV working. All you gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it.
Freaking idiot mastermind. What the heck? They were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the
Yeah,
heck?
that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But...
This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So I was showing the camera feed.
Well,
Did you try changing the channel?
Good idea, let's give it a try.
Through each channel one by one. But every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us just standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it
No,
be...
there must be kind of some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
Dude. No, dude. You've got to be kidding.
Actually...
I'm not sure, but
What?
Hi.
Monokuma!
Me, Dad? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again? Oh, yeah. That's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to go. Your past so...
Well, begin to despair at the future ahead of you.
You'd all have way more fun in this killing game. I can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of here!
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If that's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
I poofed from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the
I
heck?
connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed?
Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
No way. Really?
What?
Extreme!
It doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera...
no!
Shut up.
Phew, that kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking. That sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show the true despair like they've never seen before. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did?
yes,
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
To take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources.
So how could things have come this far? Well, there's something you all need to do first, right?
Of course!
Yeah, duh. There's that little business of...
Of course.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. Took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright.
I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here.
Stop.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko.
What the
What are
heck?
you talking about? I thought Makuri Kasaba was the one who died.
The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, then that means that the mastermind Makuri Kasaba isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility.
The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered. No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. Don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it is your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself.
Myself?
Anyway, we'd better begin.
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
It must be someone participating in our school life.
So you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying now.
But you just said...
Stop.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a variety mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. that is how this game works, after all. Shit. I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to an explosion, the victim's body identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed in a single time with a knife, which went completely through their body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. Well, I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead.
I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden.
Monokuma file number 5 has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. I'm convinced it's not Kyoko because look at her hands. Alright, let's examine the body a little bit more. Maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. It's the thing on the hand.
Huh? There's something weird about this body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. Seems like they get in the way of normal activity.
Fake nails has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, and in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Makes sense. That's because it got set on fire, and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, at the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis matches the truth bullets. Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water over it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Okay, that's everything. The knife seems pretty important. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's a knife the person was holding, who somehow had this... It looked like this dead body. This is getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab. It's the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife.
Maybe then I...
If this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one who attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I just don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, there can't be. There's no way. Now, the crime scene has been added. What in the hell is that? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where?
Wait, was it there?
I'll have to double check that later. Fragment near the dead body. Has been added to the truth bullets. Ah.
Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up?
If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet.
Yaku said not to touch to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explain it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too. So thank you, too. Body before the explosion. Okay. That's it. So helpful. Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you.
So
I'd
in
like to
other
hear
words-
your alibi. An alibi?
In other
Correct.
words,
I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How do you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm, when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other
The murder
words,
could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the gardens, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi.
Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you?
I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so...
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
So what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here.
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it?
Also, the knife was in my room.
It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
Oh, well, I was thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh?
So a little after 9.
I should look...
I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Akuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual. I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe. And that's when she found the body. What time was it then? 9.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Yep.
That's right, it had to be right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
That's a pretty small job.
Where the body was found has been added. Now, what am I missing? I might as well check the chicken coop. I remember there were some chickens in the coop. I count 4 chickens. 1 is missing.
What's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
What's wrong?
There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
I was down here just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens here.
What?
Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? I don't think it's related to the case, so I'll just stay away. I've examined that, I've examined this, I've examined the knife. Am I missing something on the body itself? I guess I'll check this. So this is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're all set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed.
Oh, hold on.
Sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. Okay.
In other words, that's right.
Wait, hang on. I want us to take a look at that sprinkler system again. We're going to go every morning at 7:30.
So I do have an alibi. Because it would have to have happened after 7:30.
Guess the only place I haven't looked in is the shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. Wait, is this a tarp?
Wait, was there a tarp in here before?
I should probably look into that.
It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side, the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me.
Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section in the handbook. That's the one thing in here that's concerning me. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was before that. So maybe I don't have an alibi.
I think I've checked everywhere I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet.
There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, there's somewhere I need to go to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the type of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room, Yakuya has it.
It's all clear now.
Yep.
What?
Just give up.
I don't have a choice. I have to see if they'll let me borrow her key. Crap.
Hey, Yakuya,
If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial.
Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right?
I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Okay, in the meantime, I should go look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Is it gonna tell me where?
You know?
the bomb's gone. That's what that fragment was from.
Huh?
No more flashbacks.
And that bomb went missing.
There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Okay, good. It actually did tell me. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Byakuya. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took the key and slid in the keyhole and click. And it's open. Looks like it, thanks.
So this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve?
I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's
But
certainly
if it is a
possible.
key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go for.
The dojo?
Yeah. Can I seriously not check the friggin' desk? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. What is examinable? Security camera, yep. What? Oh, it's the door. I guess the bathroom then. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Okay, what? Okay, clearly I'm not done here. Do I have to talk to you?
What?
So what is it you're looking for?
Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Regardless. If you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete? Surely you can give us some sort of direction here? More concrete.
Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something happens to me. Which something has. I'm sure I have it here somewhere.
Found it!
What's in the envelope?
Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Well,
Interesting.
something has certainly happened, so open it.
Okay.
The envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that there was in there?
Yeah, looks like it.
Under the sheets. What could it be? Oh, come on. It's so obvious. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets...
What's this?
Found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Makuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Makuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind.
I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Okay.
Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Makuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist, trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. So in other words, she's not the ultimate despair at all. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament, and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. Intense international investigations turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. The ultimate soldier.
The ultimate soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses. And they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I'd heard said that Fenrir had already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a big player, and a big player is becoming our hero.
It's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Oh, you found your profile?
So what if we did?
Hey, come on now.
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But what I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why I, even as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
There were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words...
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16, then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Well, because, like I told you, the killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I don't want to wake up into a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well, now.
That's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Hey,
You know she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section. Never thought I'd ever have to say that.
Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... the tattoo. Wait, but no! Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears the gloves to hide the scar. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse.
Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
What?
Forget about her. What rattles right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
Such
God,
ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us?
He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game.
But why would he tell us that, and why now?
He said he wanted to make things
clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one
possible.
who killed Kyoko. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko?
Anyone should be able to come up to that conclusion, don't you think?
No, that's wrong!
I already have proof. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
Based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Makura Ikasaba isn't the culprit.
What makes you say that?
We thought Makura, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Makura giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense to assume that Makura isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Makuro and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you said it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Makuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming?
Why are you still here?
Locker 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like those super traditional public bathrooms. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of those lockers.
I see.
Do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right?
I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it.
Okay.
I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and opened. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they are quite strong, despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Strong sticks.
Titanium arrows.
Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case.
The duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved?
A new bullet. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now.
Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case, but how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps...
Byakuya.
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location.
What next location?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out that?
It's obvious. Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research.
Are you talking about the archive?
That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, so let's hurry. Hi. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, there we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this.
I have no idea what it said. What language is it?
How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They must have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
Now that you mention it, reports said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. That's the clue we needed.
What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean...
Really? So in other words, Kyoko's still alive.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Wow, we barely got any time there. Kyoko's gonna be in there, isn't she? Nope.
Oh, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together?
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Wait, are you jealous?
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10. Because Kyoko's not there. Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again.
Or what?
What?
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
In other
I'm
words...
waiting for everyone to arrive. Can't start till everyone's here now, can we? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll rate a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here and no rule's been broken.
I knew it.
Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive? Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You're gonna need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But if it's okay... But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko.
Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
I told you stop talking.
Let's go.
Akari, I can't read those stupid lines. Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped onto the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over.
After another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Okay.
bit of a cliffhanger, but we are going to call it there. I'm going to take a break, and then we'll come back right immediately for the class trial. I'm sorry, I have to get into this some more. Oh, this is what I love about this game. Take care, continue testing, and best of luck in all future endeavors. Bye-bye.